What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age mythology. The Titans action spawning in the top of the map in the red color, playing as Zeus. His name is Nullus. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Hades. Mario's favorite dinosaur? Favorite green dinosaur that he likes to ride around. His name's Yoshi. He's seen things. Horse? Favorite horse? I don't know. All I know is that Yoshi is a really, really fun Super Smash Bros. 64 character. Really cool. Just saying. Just saying. We do have the map Anatolia. We've got a Greek mirror here, but it's not a Greek mirror. It's Hades versus Zeus. Now, this is actually a really tough one here, because I actually think this is slightly, if not heavily favored for the Zeus player because of Dionysus. Now, you've got a lot of options here for, actually, I take that back. I think this might be favored for Zeus, but I think that Hades has an option here with Artemis to really reapply the pressure on the land while the Scala can do their thing on the water. So the idea would have to be that you have to be able to hold water against the Scala in order to get to the Mythic Age fast enough, but we'll see how it all goes. Nullus is gone to the top side of the water. Yoshi down to the bottom side of the water. Very exciting. Now, Yoshi does also go by some other names. He's gone by Bird. He's gone by, I guess that's Birdo. So maybe he does have some sort of thing for Mario's little creatures. Anyways, he's actually also known as Chesophilos, but we're going to call him Yoshi. I think everyone from the deathmatch scene knows him better as Yoshi. Anyways, you. We've got Blue Crystal Shard. Yoshi's actually going for a very early villager up to this top shoreline. Normally we see 7 villagers on wood, and then going from there. I'm a bit surprised to see Yoshi go for this wood line, considering this one's actually really, really good. But maybe, no, he would have known that this is a bit of a rubbish wood line. He's actually going to find this comes to really hurt him in the middle of the game, or in the early middle of the game, early mid game, because it's going to run out and he's going to start chopping from here and over here, and the villagers are going to be moving quite far back in here, as we do see a bolt there onto the... That was actually ridiculously close, and that bolt ended up mattering by 1 frame there. As Yoshi's villager was shanking back, they were actually going to kill each other in the same frame if it was not for that extra damage the Katoskopos did. SMH. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not put your dock this far up on the other player's base here. We are seeing Nullus going for that, but he is completely safe. But Yoshi's actually already over here, so he can start shanking, and he indeed will be doing that. And again, this is why you don't really do this, because you end up simply just trading villagers 1 for 1 here. As we've already got villagers dying left, right, and center. You could get lucky here and actually win this fight. Super close, actually, but both villagers do end up shanking each other to death as the love story was brought to a bitter end, and they both fade into the ground, to the soil, to just sit there for all eternity. And yeah, that's just how it is. We are actually seeing some more villagers coming in, though, for Nullus, as we see 2 villagers coming for Yoshi, trying to make sure he can get this up. This is completely decimating the early game here for both Yoshi and Nullus, who are still both not advanced yet. As we see this dock getting taken down, there is a Katoskopos over here. Yoshi going to be looking to drop a dock down somewhere here, as the majority of the bottom side of the fish does look like it is getting taken from Yoshi, as he's actually doing... Oh, he's going to sack the villager yet again. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh, Katoskopos gets sniped. Big dubs. Big dubs. Wait, Yoshi's running. The dock's getting up. Yoshi's still not advanced. He's housed. How's it 5 minutes? Athena is coming through though. So Nullus is going to have somewhat of an advantage on the tech, but he does not have the advantage on the fishing ships at all, as this dock is going to get up. We will be seeing this villager here probably move forward, shanking this one. We've got another villager coming over here. As the villager's retreating back, trying to keep himself alive. Another villager comes in, turning around, going to start shanking this one here. And we will be seeing Yoshi retreating his villager away. And I shake my head because I got no idea what's going on here. The temple will pop here. Will we see Athena? Will we see Hermes? Will we see a 7-minute advance time? No, 6-minute 38 advance time as opposed to the 5:42 from Nullus. As I'm still very confused about this game. Docks are currently up everywhere for Yoshi as he's trying to get as much of an advantage as he possibly can. And we see how it all goes. Relics on the map. We do have the Eye of Horus, a big relic to grab, and Blue Crystal Shard. Another relic that's very worth it to grab here on this map as well, as we do see Nullus managing to get his dock set up over here, as Yoshi is full setup with his own docks everywhere. Kind of role-playing a little bit like Isis on this game. He does have super strong docks, 2000 HP compared to 1600. Plus the extra damage that they do is very useful as well, as Nullus is going to be losing one of these trireme if he's not careful here. Meanwhile, Nullus hitting the top side of the fish as well. And what Yoshi can do here is kind of sack this a little bit and then just take the top side himself, sending some units up there to deal with that one, but not happening just yet. Will we be seeing... We've got Shaft Mine and Hand Axe getting researched there by Nullus. Do we see any Persing coming through? No, just straight going in with his own trireme. What is happening with my Streamlabs though? Okay, I'm not going to close this. And hopefully we can continue this until the game's finished. And then I will be restarting my stream. Let me actually open up and see if I'm still streaming, because that's funny. Hold on. Let me see. Looks like I am. Look at me go. We don't even need. We just don't have access. We just don't have access to Streamlabs desktop anymore. Good. Lovely. Beautiful. Anyways, just ignore I said anything. And that's actually good to know for the future when my Streamlabs decides to crash. Okay, so Nullus coming in on the bottom side of the map, doing his stuff, doing his darndest to put pressure on. And Yoshi defending nicely over here. He's actually in a really good position. And Nullus is hurting quite a bit, but and look at this food situation, gold situation here for Yoshi. Needs to actually get more villagers onto gold though if he really wants to do much. He doesn't need a whole lot to defend over here. In fact, Nullus is committing quite a bit to this attack with all these trireme. The Minotaur hanging over here, going to get his special off. Yes, he does. I've been saying maybe it would be cool if we could actually turn the special off so that you don't have to use it straight away. And choose when you can use it. It would be fairly easy to implement, I think. You can just have a little unit button that converts the unit into a special unit or not special unit, and then it'll recharge or not. And there we go, another headbutt coming in, almost picking off another hoplite, very low HP. So Odysseus comes in and the hoplites are managing to clean this up. This is actually a very old strategy here from Nullus. I actually remember seeing this from AOM King back in the day on Nilla. Much better on Nilla because your opponent can't just defend the water with the dock and sit under there with less trireme. So you actually have to build a lot more trireme, so this allowed him to plow through the enemy's docks really quickly with a couple of hoplites. We are seeing these trireme getting in here, getting some big damage done as another dock is attempting to come up here for Yoshi, as he is losing the majority of what's going on over here. These docks for Nullus sitting up here, not much to do. We are going to be seeing the trireme coming in to try and snipe off these fishing ships before dropping his own fishing ships out of here. These hoplites picking off a villager. Only a couple of triremes remaining here for both Yoshi and Nullus, but we see a big restoration coming in to try and keep these guys alive as Nullus is continuing to push forward. Yoshi is not really defending this very well. He doesn't have his armory up yet. He's building a military academy. I wouldn't mind holding off on this and just getting out of Pacifist. After going to the next age. Also, Curse on this would be huge. Getting out your Nemean Lion would be huge. Your free Nemean Lion as well. But it is looking like Nullus will be cleaning this up very, very nicely here. But still, these Trireme getting some nice trades here underneath the dockfire. We see the Ajax getting picked off as the hoplites are getting taken down. It's actually really, really smart to go after those. It's a much better trades, and you can just take those, picking off all these hoplites living the dream. As Yoshi can simply just take this entirety of the water for himself. Does he have himself Persine? No, he does not. No Persine just yet. Is the armory just about to pop for Yoshi, throwing up himself the archery range as well. He does have Sentinels to defend his base, so doesn't have to get anything else to really hold the hoplites coming in. But all of the Trireme have fallen. Nullus is going to claim the fish on this side, but just think about how much he's had to commit to win this water compared to what Yoshi has done over here. But actually, honestly, Yoshi hasn't won this water quite just yet. So we'll see how it's all going to go. Where's his Trireme gone? He's got them still here. He's got 4 Trireme left coming back up. And the dock does end up falling. Yoshi going to be going up through Apollo here. Surprised. I am genuinely surprised to see Apollo. I would think that Aphrodite here would be better most of the time. And we'll see. I see how it's going to go. But I can imagine Nullus pretty close to the next age as well as throwing up more military buildings here. The fishing ships of Nullus getting targeted down yet again here. As the fish of Yoshi wants to just jump over onto this, as Yoshi does end up taking it. He does pull back, keeping his Trireme alive. I'd like to see him take down this dock here and then take that fishing spot as well. See another dock coming down for Nullus, trying to make his fishing experience very, very efficient here. As all military buildings are down for Yoshi. We'll see what he's going to do. It looks like he's actually going for some sort of underworld play here. As the Pegasus is in the base. There he goes, jumping straight in onto the main base of Nullus, hitting some nice raids. The Manticore coming in, going to get a lot of help here, but unfortunately starting to target down the town center. The Underworld actually not going to be able to do all too much more, but it's looking like Nullus here out of position, bringing his hoplites back. More units coming in here. We'll see what Yoshi can do here. At this point, he's got himself 95 population. Needs a couple more houses to come down. A marker getting dropped as well for Yoshi. Probably still doesn't have Persine. No, he does have Persine, so we can get Sultan Fora fairly shortly here. As the army retreating back over here. These villages getting taken down as well. As the hoplites getting a lot of damage done, but mostly the Nemean line able to take these down. As Yoshi seemingly able to equalize just a little bit here in this game. But Nullus is going up through Apollo as well. So he's going to have his own underworld to do. But look at this. The underworld is tanking for the army. So Yoshi can very safely just hang out here for as long as he likes. We just see the Odysseus coming in here, going to be trying to take down the Manticore. Very, very nice. Very, very nice play here from Nullus to defend, but good reaction from Yoshi to get the Odysseus onto that. But now we do have watchtowers, and that's going to kind of force Yoshi out of here as he doesn't have anything more to push forward with. As the market is up, more Manticore coming out for Nullus, and Apollo does pop. Sorry, for Yoshi, as Nullus does a pop through Apollo here. Nullus, not much gold in the bank. Yoshi, a little bit of gold in the bank. He's going to go for a second town center here as copper weapons does get researched. Meanwhile, the villagers retreating away here, going down to the bottom gold mine, seeing what he can do. You see the army turning around for Yoshi, going after the hoplite and everything else. And the Manticore does good damage against the enemy Manticore, though. I actually haven't seen this before, but the Manticore actually has 60% pierce armor. Don't actually look at this unit too often. 60% pierce armor is a lot of pierce armor for a unit, so it's actually maybe like technically a counter myth unit in a way, or counter archer in a way. Anyways, we see a big underworld coming in over here as the villagers are going to make their way onto this gold mine. But is it too little too late? As a town center is going to come up, there is probably still sentinels here. No, I tell a lie, sentinels has been thrown down over here. So we'll see how that's going to go. More archery ranges coming in here as we do see the army of Nullus coming in. Sorry, of Yoshi to come in to challenge Nullus' army. Nullus is now making himself Peltas. No! Never build Peltas. I don't care. Don't build them. Just don't. They're always bad. Always bad. Look at him currently being bad. Nah. See, Ajax getting produced here. Is Yoshi going to try and hold? He doesn't actually have a gold mine here. He's got himself 3 town centers compared to Nullus, who's only on 2. But he doesn't actually have a gold mine. He's going to the middle of the map. We'll see how he's going to go. We've got Nullus chucking down a fortress here. This is very smart, but there are some trireme already over here for Yoshi, but it's not going to be enough to deny this fortress. For the time being, we see the villagers getting pulled off for some reason, as they're completely fine to get that one up. Nullus taking his time here. He doesn't have... Oh, sorry, Yoshi taking his time here. He doesn't have anything to really build, not enough resources for a fortress, not enough to go to the mythic age. Just going to have to hold back and just wait. And I do think that Nullus is going to start getting himself some of those siege weapons very, very shortly. He's got a lot of resources in the bank on 2 town centers, means he can get to the heroic age or mythic age first here. There's a little bit of resource management. Does he have a market? Yes, he does. He could sell resources and get there if he so chose. He does have himself shaft mine already, so that's very, very good. Definitely want to get himself quarry as soon as you can, which I don't think he's getting. He's looking like he's throwing up a second market in another weird position. I mean, okay, fair enough. Metropolis is about to pop here for Nullus, but doesn't quite have the population for it. Yeah, you sell some of that food, you sell some of the wood, and you go Mythic Age through Hephaestus here. He's going through Hera as a choice. Hera is interesting because you get the counter to Hephaestus in the Medusa, but you don't get a Plentyvault, so it hurts quite a bit. We'll see how this game's going to go. We just see the Ajax, the Hephaestus going straight over here onto this Metropolis. Now it's not, well, he is actually attempting to micro it back, but the Metropolis does have to finish its animation before retreating away. Meanwhile, we do see the Manticore getting taken down there from Yoshi, as Yoshi's Manticore retreating away, sniping down both the Heracles and the Odysseus before coming back in with the Manticore. Those Peltas not very good here, are they? I don't think so. When will anyone learn? Maybe they're fine. Who knows? The wall's coming up as well here for Nullus, trying to cut this all off here. If Nullus can take down this town center, then he can Lightning Storm and feel very, very strong. If he does cast Lightning Storm early here, however, the army of Yoshi can simply just garrison into the town center. I'd like to see this town center grabbed by Nullus here, as Yoshi is grabbing it for himself. Yoshi's probably got not very many He's going Mythic Age and getting the 4th town center. Absolutely love this. However, Lightning Storm will hit first. The Earthquake might be able to kill off everything here, and Nullus is going to be in a very difficult position because he's not going to have this position to hold on to anymore. Losing all of this is going to hurt quite a bit. So we'll see how it's going to go. And obviously, maybe not so obviously, but Nullus can definitely decide to stop building Petropolis here as well and go with Heliopoli for a stronger push as well behind this. We'll see if that's what he's going to choose as soon as he hits Mythic Age. He is in Hera now. He can't cast his Lightning Storm just yet because all the units are on top of here. The villagers making their way over here to try and deny the town center, and they will be able to do that for the time being. There is not a ceasefire remaining here. There's no God Powers just yet. Just Lightning Storm and Earthquake coming as the Manticore hanging back here, getting so much damage done. We do have the Medusa coming in. That's going to be a very, very big help here. Everyone's been saying for quite some time, buff Manticore. I think Yoshi's here saying Manticore are pretty good. Maybe try making Manticore instead. As there's the Artemis coming in. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Earthquake on this position as he does chuck that down, killing off literally everything. Look at all those dead archers. Beautiful play here from Yoshi, but the town center is still going down. Meanwhile, this town center here, you definitely want to deny this because there's all these gold mines on top of this one. So we see some more units coming in. The Chimera coming over here as well to deny this, as the Petropolis will get taken down as well. The town center very, very low, but it is going to be surviving here. Hades too strong with his buildings, and the town center lives another day. 450 HP remaining. The Chimera over here sniping down these villagers very, very nicely. Would love to see some more coming in for Yoshi. He's got himself 40 favor with 4 villagers on that, so he can spam those Chimera out very nice. It can be very hard to deal with Chimera as Zeus, because Bellerophon is just not the best against the Chimera. The Chimera are relatively fast. The jump will normally miss because the Chimera is running around. We do see the villagers going to be trying to shank this down, but not going to be able to do it just yet. The villagers retreating away from this gold mine as the army of Nullus moving up to the top side. Sorry, of Yoshi moving up to the top side of the map to greet Nullus here. A couple of villagers over here remaining, and we might see another fire breath coming in for Yoshi. Big boom, but unfortunately not targeting all the villagers. Does pick off a couple of them as the villager barbecue continues. Is still at an advantage. Yoshi might want to throw up a fortress here and get some of those crispy Heliopoli out. It is the big ticket unit for the Greek army, but we do not see him with a fortress just yet, as he's thrown down more military buildings all over the map. The Chimera do need to retreat away, as there is a Heracles here. Meanwhile, over on this location, we do see some cheeky docks trying to get thrown up by Yoshi as he's trying to harass the water, or at least attempt to do something there. Big raid coming in for Yoshi onto this position. Going to go after these villagers here. And we see a big lightning storm getting chucked down here from Nullus, taking down all of these units. Not going to lose a single villager there. Very, very smart usage of the lightning storm. Yoshi's 140 population. Nullus 130 population. We see the Karkanos coming in here. One of the few times this has ever been useful, but it does such little damage, and these are Hades buildings. It's going to take a long time to take that down. Meanwhile, villagers over here on this gold mine hanging out, doing some nice stuff there as the Hades Shades do come in to help out. Very big bonus here from Yoshi, utilizing the temple to get those out. He's still got some more myth units coming around onto this side, going to be looking to get some sort of damage done onto those villagers here. Meanwhile, archer raids coming over onto this gold mine as Yoshi's not really reacting to it, but does have a couple of archers already over here. Maybe the first time you can ever see a Peltas being useful here, but it's actually targeting down a villager instead of the Toxotes that are here. No surprises, to be honest. That's just what happens with Peltas. They have an innate ability to not target enemy archers. That's just what happens. That's how they work. Anyways, we see a fortress attempting to come up here for Yoshi, but all the villagers do end up falling. Yoshi is still 159 of 160 pop, as Nullus is only 126 of 130 pop. Still sticking over here, going after these villagers. We see a Heliopoli trying to get built. The villagers getting pulled off that gold mine as the Chimera coming through. Does Yoshi have a special for this? Not just yet. Having 18 2 seconds left to get it up. Does get it up. We see a Chimera, a Heliopoli coming out here. A big another fire breath onto these villagers, picking off even more as the town center is attempting to come up. More villagers getting sniped down here by the Toxotes. Nice play from Yoshi to continue this pressure. Still not getting up this fortress. It's so valuable to get that one up. Meanwhile, over here, this idle army of Yoshi can look for some raids over here if he so chooses, or come back over and apply all the pressure onto this front. Very much depends on what he wants to do with that. Yoshi, not very many resources in the bank. Nullus with a fair, decent amount, but no gold income currently for Nullus as he is starting the trade route on the 3 town centers. Just about to be 3 town centers. Just about to get control of this gold mine. Would love to see a wall over here. We do see the champion Toxotes on this position. Will start taking down more villages. The raids from Yoshi are unrelenting as we're seeing even more Nullus villages falling in this game. This fortress still not going up, and in fact will get denied as the Heliopolis is rolling in here with the army to boot, taking that one down. Nullus 134 of 145 population, pushing in here. We've got the champion Toxotes for Yoshi, which are in effect useless against the Heliopolis which will be coming forward into his position. He definitely needs to get out some Prodromus or something to deal with that. Meanwhile, we do see a cheeky Medusa coming in here to take out these Toxotes. Medusa very, very strong in this position. Meanwhile, more raids coming through, picking off even more villages, but the red units of Nullus swinging around, going to go after this gold mine, could potentially cut this gold, and in fact, Yoshi is going to be running out of gold on this location. He needs to make a move into here. He needs to get his army grouped up to secure a gold mine. These villagers over here are getting sniped down. The army of Yoshi is literally everywhere inside of Nullus's base, but it has mostly been dealt with. The army coming through, going to go straight after this town center. There's a bunch of villagers here. Yoshi's got a lot of gold in the bank right now, but no gold income for the time being, as we'll see if he can get that secured anywhere. And now the Heliopoli going after the fortified town centers. There is no Masons right now for Yoshi, but he is going for his own Secrets of the Titans, wanting to get that Titan out to make a big push through Nullus, realizing maybe no gold income for a little bit might be a bit tricky. Trying to take down the Heliopoli can be very, very tough. You look at this 400 HP remaining still as this town center looks like it might fall. No, it looks like Nullus is going to have to retreat away for the time being. We just see a cheeky Hades Shade trying to take down the dock. He'll be here for a very, very long time. And still this Toxote being very annoying over here, sniping down those caravans as we see some Gastrophede coming in. You can actually use these Gastrophede to snipe out the storehouse to be super annoying here. And meanwhile, we see the villagers coming over here. We've got the Medusa raid sniping down villagers for free. So many dead villagers here for Yoshi. Does he have a market anywhere? He does have one market, but he hasn't started a trade route anywhere. And in fact, he can chuck it up on this side and be completely content with that. Meanwhile, we do see the town center living at this point here. Very low HP. The Heliopolis has been picked off. The Peltas getting some damage done finally. But all you got to do is garrison these bad boys into the town center, and the town center actually increases its damage by quite a bit. And now Nullus getting his own Secrets of the Titans, not going to be too far behind Yoshi, who's chucked his Titan Gate up in the middle of his base right now. Nice and safe, nice and secure. Villagers pulled off the favor onto this location, going to get that one up. So we'll probably see a Titan trade here in the end, as I don't think a minute is enough in this game to do all too much. Whoa. Cool. What's happening here? My game has crashed. Hello? Game? Jeepers creepers. Do not understand. Are we still here? Are things still going? Looks like things are still going. Hello? I'm still here. Yay, okay. I'm just going to ignore all of the errors currently happening on my computer. You see Nullus going after the Titan Gate. This is very suicidal at the very least. And there's the Secrets of the Titans getting thrown down by Nullus. We've got some sneaky units over here yet again going after these donkey caravans. The fortress here showing up, doing its thing. So we see the Heliopolis coming in, does get sniped down. Not going to be enough to take this Titan Gate down, but does slow it down quite some. As we see a Bellerophon out now for Nullus. She still has an advantage here, but it's not crazy. It's not crazy big, and he doesn't have a gold mine at this point. He can very easily move forward and grab one, I'd feel, if he just kind of puts the effort into doing that. He has started a trade route, but it's very, very weak. Meanwhile, the Toxotes sneaking up here yet again, going to look to target something down. So moving over here as well. We've got the Bellerophon, the Heliopolis chilling in this location. Fortress getting thrown down here. Nullus will be able to hold this fairly easily as the Toxotes are marching way across the map going after this. I'm going to take down these donkey caravans if they can. I don't think you're going to be able to deny this Nullus fortress. The Heliopoli literally carrying Nullus here. So very, very hard. Meanwhile, we've got on this location the bravest Gastrophede you'll ever see. Trying to take down this town center. Living the dream. We'll see if Nullus notices. Sometimes you don't notice the two Gastrophede attacking you when you're getting absolutely clowned on this location. Unfortunately for Yoshi, his champion Toxotes not targeting the right stuff, but he does notice that going after the Jason here. Town center has 250 HP remaining, slowly but surely losing that HP. But meanwhile, Yoshi is losing his own town center. Both players just going completely reckless at each other, and we will be seeing that town center falling. Nullus takes advantage of the fact that that was a low HP town center. We do see the villagers moving off of their forward wood line there to take down those two garage graffitis. Nice play. These Toxotes unfortunately targeting down a storehouse instead. Meanwhile, still more damage coming over here as the Peltas do manage to snipe down all of those Toxotes here. And now we've got more units coming in here for Nullus. Going to be able to grab this town center for himself. It seems the Titan is out, but this is simply put going to just be a trade. One Titan for one Titan, 77% of the way through here. 80% of the way through. Yada, yada, yada. We'll see how it's all going to go. Now the villagers going for some sort of suicidal push onto this location, going straight after the Heliopolis. They do a lot of damage to the Heliopolis, but you can simply just retreat away from them, especially if you get draft horses. It's very, very strong. Meanwhile, we see the fortress going down. You can actually get the villagers to help out as well if he so chose. Take this town center back and get back into your advantageous position. But I mean, this game is very much in the balance right now for Yoshi as we see the heroes coming in. Bellerophon is possibly the greatest raider in the game. The greatest late game raider. For population, can one-hit villagers and he's got 6 speed. So you definitely just send this unit lone at your enemy villagers and you can get so much damage done with Bellerophon. He's definitely not a unit you need to have in your army. Just run him around the map. You can jump over walls. Live the dream. Anyways, we do finally see Yoshi with a gold mine secured. He's going to be attempting to get this location back. And a very bold decision from Yoshi to be going after this town center, trying to take this one down. He's going to be losing so much HP to do this. Normally this is fine, but with Nullus already having his own Titan now, he's going to have to go after that one. 1,000 HP already exhausted here. He's nearly 1,500. He's going to be retreating away, but this is absolutely brutal. We will be seeing the Titans chasing after each other for a little bit, but in the end of the day, once they connect, you don't want to be running anymore. Otherwise, you will take another clock to the face, losing tons of HP, and there's no heroes here to help out Yoshi. So he's really got not very much of an option in this game. We do see some more raids onto these villages. He can't take this town center for himself. He is trying to take this town center. We do have some units over here already to defend this, but the hoplites coming in to deny this one as well. As Yoshi's Titan is simply put retreating at this point. And we do see the Bellerophon, Jason coming back over here to take this down. Got the town center coming back up for Nullus, as Yoshi is in a very, very difficult position right now, as Nullus is continuing to apply the pressure. And at this point, Yoshi is just running circles around the tree. Is he going to Amanra Nullus's Titan for the rest of the game? Is that what he's going to try and do here? But the town center's back up for Nullus. Yoshi's trying to get his town center up, but still can't. 2 Heliopoli coming in here to deny this for the time being. And we'll see how this is going to go. We do have some villagers coming in. You can path block this, and we will be seeing Yoshi still trying to simply just retreat away from Nullus's Titan. He sees a lot around it. If we click the Fog of War, he sees everything. We do have the Odysseus going in here. We're going to slowly chip away. Does 5 damage a shot onto Yoshi's Titan, as that's just going to keep running around. Yoshi's going to attempt to get this town center up, but he's not going to be able to. We see the Bellerophon back in here as well. You can very simply and easily path block this, but he's choosing not to. There we go with the archery range, as the Titan does manage to get the first shot in. 2 shots in as well. That's 600 damage taken off, with even more to come, as Yoshi still playing ring around the rosy, not able to find any sort of angle here to use that Titan for any sort of success. And now we see Bellerophon getting some more damage done, as the Titan here getting stuck. Going to lose even more HP, not returning fire here. And Nullus is in a absolute commanding position now, given the 3,000 HP advantage his Titan has. It's just a matter of time right now. And we'll see if Yoshi can find any sort of advantage anywhere else. But it's 140 population for Yoshi. It's 140 population for Nullus, technically. 120 population for Yoshi, technically, because this is 20 population apiece here. So Not a whole lot that Yoshi can do. Good raids happening onto these villages, as we are seeing over here. More Chimera coming out, going to be looking to take this down. The Titan's just going to continue to run around the map as we're seeing some Peltast raids continuing. The Gastrophedy coming in here. And now, Nullus is convinced Yoshi to even build Peltast. What a time to be alive. And we see the villagers over here getting sniped. Another Heliopolis coming in to deny this, but Heracles is here to try and take down the Chimera. Yoshi not paying attention to this one. A bulk army of Peltast coming through. Nullus has got 13 Peltast here. The Bellerophon is able to take the Chimera down over here, and the Heracles looking like it's going to be able to clean up this Chimera, and Yoshi not able to get the town center up. The Titans are still playing a game of tag, as clearly Nullus is tagged Yoshi's Titan as it several times, and Yoshi has decided, you know what, screw the rules. I don't want to play your game. I just want to be the one you have to chase, and you can be it forever, or at least until I fall over and die from all the times you've punched me in the face. So that might not be how you play tag, but this is how Yoshi has decided to play tag, and Nullus is just a grumpy Titan here, trying to chase Yoshi's Titan. Absolute hilarity, but I don't see it for Yoshi. He needs to get the town center up, stabilize, get all his heroes out, deal with the Titan, and then he can make a move forward. But Nullus is playing this very well, holding this position for the time being. More Chimera coming through. Gonna be looking for some more raids here. With the more Heliopoli coming in here, dealing with all of this. We've got some more buildings getting thrown up over here. Potentially Yoshi going to be looking for somewhere to send this Titan to hold a position on Nullus. As the Titans are going to say goodbye to each other for a time being, as Yoshi has gone, I win. And he's going to get some value. Yes! One dead Peltast. As that Titan just jumps up and says, get out of here. This my land. And you see the Achilles coming in, sniping down some more villages. As Yoshi is trying to find something here to hold on. And Nullus has got no resources left in the bank. He does have a whole bunch of these caravans in here. Chiron over here somehow gets sniped down. And now Nullus is just going to leave. We do see the fortress getting taken down on this position here. As Nullus is going to return back in here. Yoshi says, don't care. Take the fortress down and leave. Completely fine. We see some Gastrophedes coming in here. Oh, Toxote needs to get out of the way. Toxote needs to get out of the way. And then Nullus is going to start going run as fast as you can. And now the Gastrophede going after the town center, but the village is going to start repairing this one back up. Oh, this is dangerous. Yoshi's Titan could get trapped here. And another whack coming in, as Yoshi's Titan will not be able to get out of here. We see the storehouse is getting thrown down. Granary is getting thrown down. Yoshi's Titan going down. He's going to have to trade a little bit of HP here. And that is one dead Titan and one nearly full HP Titan for Nullus. And in that moment, Yoshi decides, cannot get my town center back. I have no gold income. And you have a Titan. I'm tapping out. GG. Well played by Nullus. Not much more to say here, guys. Nullus did very nice with this Titan. Yoshi did not want to trade Titan for Titan there, which I thought was maybe the correct play. Went after this town center, took too much damage on that, 1500. Tried to play Ring Around the Rosie for a little bit to try and secure this back and then trade the Titan off a little bit later, but did not end up happening. Nullus played it beautifully and gets the game done. What a wild game, starting off with the most bizarre of dock fighting villager kills at the start of the game. Super weird. Super nutty. Well played by these guys. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game. For you guys over on Twitch, the stream is going to be ending, but I am coming back. I'm going to restart my computer. It's decided to be very stupid. I don't know if this is Streamlabs causing this or if it's my computer, but I'm going to just restart now. I'll be right back. Bye.